Glowlighttetra here, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the first video of a series called how to set up a beginner's tank. So this is a beginner's tank. This tank is 80 liters, it's 60 by 30, and it is going to be a goldfish tank. So there are 3 goldfishes in here, and right now they're looking really happy. This environment seems very good. I don't think there's a problem. And this is going to be the end product. So this first video is going to be a step-by-step introduction on how to set up such a system. And if you guys have noticed, this is going to be also an aquaponics setup with this little aquaponic sort of device here that allows you to grow plants, and that will be a later part of the video. So this is just going to be an introductory video on how to set up and maintain a simple basic aquarium. This is a simple aquarium. So let's get into the first video. And I must apologize because the first video is kind of cut from what actually happened, because most of the fixing up had to be done off camera because it was not ideal to video, or perhaps it was a bit too difficult. So if you guys want to know how exactly I did it, I'm really sorry I didn't video that down, but I think the way of doing it is basically self-explanatory in the video. So without further ado, let me guys show you how I did it. As you can see from here, the system is almost set up. I'm really sorry I couldn't video the process because it was really hard. It needed a lot of work, especially the oyama, but I'll basically go through everything once again. So first thing is I pasted an oyama at the back. These oyamas come in a variety of colors. I just chose black because it's simple. So you cut out how much you want and you basically adhere it to the back. This isn't a very good example because there's bubbles everywhere. You can see that bubble. Yeah, but because this is just going to be a goldfish tank, it's not going to be planted very much. There isn't going to be a lot of focus on the plants, so a bubbly oyama is alright. And you know, the other tank, the one over there, you can see it, its oyama is really ugly as well, so it doesn't really make a difference. It's just, you know, it just doesn't look as good as it should be, but no worries. And after that, I did my undergravel filter, and if you guys wondering what model or what brand it is, I have it right here. It is Ocean Free, which isn't the best brand because it's made in Tianhu, and you know, no offense, but Chinese products just don't meet the market. And it's basically a box of these type of mini jigsaw plates that you put at the bottom, and these parts where you attach your tubes. They give you some tubes. I think it's plastic tubes, pretty flimsy, and you've got to cut yourself. So if you want to have like a specific shape, for example, you see my tank is about 60 by 30, so there is no, it won't fit. So what I did is that I had to cut like a bit of this, a bit of that, so what you get is you get exact fit. So that's what you have to do, but it's still quite a lot left, as you can see. And it also comes with these caps, which you're supposed to put on top of the tube. Like, let me show you. You put it on top of the tube like this, you insert it on top, and apparently, oh gosh, apparently once you insert it, it's supposed to like act as a second filter. Like you insert your airline in here and the water will come out here, so it's like a bubble filtration system. So but currently on this tank there is really no space. I was toying with the idea of putting one at the other end, but the aquaponics system is really there and there will be no space, so I'm just going to use this pump to circulate water. Oh, speaking about that, yep, so what I did was I cut this pipe down a bit. I sanded the inside, but it still doesn't fit because you see the tube won't fit into this thing. it's not fitting in because it's too fat. So I just did my best. I sanded this part, it refused to go in, so I just put it like that. And this is a pump. It's a external pump or internal, it's an internal pump, so it will draw water from here and you push water out from here and here, so it's like a two-way type of water output, and the water output will go through this flexible extendable hose thingy and out this spray bar, and this is where all the aquaponics is going to take place. This is where I'll put the clay balls and grow my plants. So this light was intended for here, but because for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you guys what's in the tank. And if you want to know what model this is, let me see, instead of the box, it is a rather simple China brand. As always, it's some nonsensical 18-watt pump. And there were many the bigger pumps, but I think this one was the best size, if not to get too big. And the flow rate's about 1,000 liters an hour. Ain't half bad for a specific purpose like this, such as just circulating water around, small external filter. This ain't half bad, and it will come with instructions, all the nonsense you need. Not the scissors that fell in. It comes with instructions, and it has a small air nipple here that allows you to attach an airline, and then it will just do what it needs to do, like airline the water. So, and this part is the second part. You attach a hose here, you go up. Yep. So basically, actually, I do not need this part. This part is really redundant. I could have just attached the hose to here, but I mean, like, why not? It's two, and I just let the water get aerated and circulated, and yet have this hose that brings up. So best of both worlds. Alright, so this is the initial setup. This is really the setup. There is nothing else. This is how it's gonna be. As for the filter media, I'm planning to use maybe a small line of sponge, and then the rest will be all the clay pellets, which I haven't purchased yet because, you know, there must be some form of mechanical filtration. For the gravel, I will show you in a minute. It's pea gravel, nothing, no soil, no sand, nothing, because it's under gravel. So anything smaller than this is going to get sucked up. It's going to put in here. It's going to be a mess. So everything will be big. It'll be big sand, big fish, and driftwood plants. Nothing extra. All right. So just give me a minute. I'll go get my gravel and I'll show you how I'm gonna actually put the gravel in and set everything up. So just wait me out and I'll be back. And here is the gravel. So if you notice, it's a bit wet because as a good practice you should always boil your gravel in hot boiling water and let it sit for a day so that any critters or any dirty stuff you do not want in your tank will not end up being hitchhiked into your tank by these gravels. So gravel is boiled and it is pea gravel. As you can see, I got this on hand. I usually have a lot of this rubbish lying around. I thought I'd never use it, and well, I guess I will. So what you can get is maybe about $7 of a 5 kg. You can actually have any type of gravel you want. You can even use quartz or like those shiny marble things, but I think this looks like the most natural. So it's just gonna go in here, and before that I might put some biomedia, like those not bio balls, ceramic rings, and like a few layers of them. Actually, should I? Nah, I won't, because it looks ugly, just looks ugly. So this is just gonna go straight in, and yeah, so I'm gonna try to mount the camera somewhere. Give me a moment, I need to find, oh no, this thing, okay, let me see. I really apologize if this thing's not gonna look good because, you know, I don't have a proper mount. Okay, like that, I think this should do. Just put it against the side, and yep, so I'm gonna put the gravel in. Alright, so the first thing is you just spread out the gravel. I think this should be enough. I mean, I do not want it to be so much. It's just to cover the bottom. Alright, it's done, and as you can see, thank goodness it covers at least 2 cm. I was really scared it'd be too little, but this proves that it's alright, and it looks really good. Just spread everything out. Yeah, and now it's time to add the water. So, alright, I'm gonna cut now. I'm gonna fill up my bucket, and I'm gonna fill. Alright, so just hang in there. I'll be back. So I've got the water. Now let's add it in. So in this case, I'm gonna put it at the usual spot. I'm gonna take a big risk like that. No. I'm just gonna put it like that. Alright. Hope you guys can see. I don't think there's much to see anyway, so I'm just gonna pour. Alright, now the water levels are. Alright, so that 2 buckets was merely a third. Now 2 buckets. Alright, I don't think you guys want to watch me fill all the way, so I'm just gonna cut this, and I'll come back when everything's done, alright? Alright, so hang in there. I'll see you then. Everything's done. Wow, so the pump is working alright. The venturi is working, bubbles are coming out. This gravel looks awesome. The tube there, I don't know. The light works. Okay, let me show you a bit. Okay, I'm gonna swing this over. If you guys can see, it's actually dripping out. So the spray bar is working. The water's gonna drip out, and when I do get my soil, when I do get my clay pellets, I'm gonna put it in here, and it's gonna grow the plant. So the plant's gonna come soon. The piece of foam is gonna go up, and the only thing I need to check is if it's leaking. So I'm just gonna look here. So let's see, the tube comes out from about here. So whatever before this is not. So unless there's a hole in the tube, it shouldn't be leaking. Note the word shouldn't. Okay, I'm just gonna double check. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put a piece of tissue below there, and if it leaks, it'll all be wet, so it'll be really obvious. So I'm just gonna do it right now. Take a piece of tissue, and I think you should do this for all your bills or like all your aquariums, because this is something really important. If your thing is leaking, you need to find a source of the leak and seriously fix it. If not, boy, you are really messed up. Put it down. If it leaks, it should come out from here. It was a bit too. It will come out from here, and we'll know if it's leaking. So just leave it be. But I think everything should be alright. The zip tie. There's a zip tie over there, and it sort of helps to ensure nothing leaks, but you know, nothing's ever foolproof, so we'll just keep an eye on it. But for now, this aquaponics setup looks awesome. It looks so professional. And you know, I think it'll work, because I'm going to buy another bit light. Another one goes here. It will help to light up the aquaponics. This light will light up the main aquarium. So yeah, you know, it's going to grow plants. There's a bit of natural light. And my workstation is here. I mean, the light from the aquarium will help my workstation. Yeah, this is just awesome. Alright, so I think this wraps up basically what this episode, because it's about, this episode is mainly about the hardscape. There's a plant outside. It's gonna go in here, but I think I'll do that together with the stocking, or should I? No, I'll do it. Oh no, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it later. So for now, I think this wraps up the video. Thanks for watching. If you like these type of videos and you want to see more of me doing aquarium stuff, this is really basic. This is seriously basic. There is nothing more basic than this. But never mind, I'm just going back to the beginner stage. And if you guys want to see more tutorials, more advice, I've been in this for like 3 years. More, I don't know what else. More tips and tricks. So if you want all of this, then stay tuned, subscribe. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.